Hi everyone, welcome to another LaTeX tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to insert numbered lists into a LaTeX document. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to open my text studio, which is my LaTeX environment. I'm running it locally or offline. Now, if you want to run it online, then you can use Overleaf. All right, so this is an example of a document that I created on Overleaf. So I have a tutorial that shows how to use Overleaf itself. So check the description box. You'll find the links to videos that will help you get started. I will switch back to my local LaTeX environment, which is Text Studio. Okay. Now, if I'm going to insert a numbered list like this one, then you need the enumerate environment. I'll leave some useful links in the description where you can read more about this environment. All right. So that's what we are going to use, enumerate. I'll show you in the environment. So first of all, I'll create my LaTeX file and I'm going to save it first. So I'll go to save as. So I'll save it. I'll just say numbered list. I'll just save it here and then we are ready to go. So let's first get our documents up and running. So I'll say /document class 10pt article. That'll be my document. I'll say /begin document and then /end. So in between is where we are going to put in our commands to insert our numbered lists. All right. So I made mention we are going to use the enumerate environment. So that's how we do it. To insert a numbered list of items. So that's how we do it. So first of all, we say slash and we say begin and we add our enumerate. It should be in curly brackets. Then we say /end enumerate. And so in this block, this is where we put in our numbered lists. All right. So let's say we have some lists, some items we want to add, 3 items. So if you're adding the items, okay, or list or I mean your content, each of them you indicate in a new line and you start with /item. So here I'll say item 1. The next one /item. So that will be what? Item 2. The next item /item. That will be item 3. All right. So that's how it's going to be. Once you are done, you compile. We can build and view as well. Build and view. So these are the items. Okay. Now I'll just add something here. So this is just the list, but sometimes you may want to add some text, a statement, a brief description just above it. So just before you start the enumerate block, you can put, I'll just say my items. All right. And then you start the block, you put in your items. And then when you compile, you will get that statement or that word or that text or whatever there. All right. So this is what we have. Also, let's just say, we can even say, let's just say maybe car types or car models, whichever one you want. Let's just say cars. Okay. Or car brands. All right, so here, instead of using item 1, item 2, item 3, we can just change them, but still we use the begin. All right, or we can just, yeah, so let's just use the cars. So here I'll just say /item. I'll say Toyota /item. I'll say Honda /item. I'll just say Hyundai. I mean, there are several, or here instead of I can just say car, maybe manufacturing companies. I mean, any statement. So just put in there, okay, or cars, anything. All right. So you put it this way, and then you can just run. And when you run, you get your numbered list. All right. So this is how we insert numbered lists in LaTeX. Now, if you want to do it in a nested manner, like in this one too, there's a way to go about it. So let's quickly do that one as well. So first of all, this one, I'll just give it a section. I'll just say /section. Numbered lists. All right. So that we differentiate between the two projects. Now we are starting what? A nested numbered list. So here I'll just say /section nested numbered lists, or list, whichever one we want to use. All right. So with the nested, it's the same principle, but then because it's nested, that means that the enumerate will keep on appearing. The enumerate environment will be appearing in subsequent levels. All right. So let's just start. So so a typical example will be to, let's say, put in food groups. All right. So this will give us an idea of how to use the nested number. So let's say I want to put in food groups. So we have, let's say, carbohydrates, let's say proteins. All right. And then for carbohydrates and proteins too, we have foods under them. And also we have different categories, any how you want to put it. And then in those categories too, we have subcategories. All right. So this would be a typical example. So I'll just use two of them. So let's just use this way. Let's say we have food groups. So I'll just say food groups. This will be a typical example of how we can do it. So here I'll just say /begin enumerate and then /end. Then we start. So let's say first group. What we put in there? We can just say /item carbohydrates. All right, we can put it this way. Let me just switch back to the text studio. So when we come here, for carbohydrates too, there are types. We have starches, for example. And so when I come here, I can say /begin enumerate /end enumerate, and I'll put in the second level, which in this case I'll say starch. So it will be /item, and then I'll say starches. And then for starches, there are types. There are some foods that fall under this particular category. And so when I come here, I'll have to say /begin enumerate. And then /end, and I'll put in that food type. So for example, we have whole grains. Okay, so I'll just say rice, for example. Okay, but in this time it becomes /item first. And I'll say rice. All right. And you should also make sure that the various blocks have their /begin enumerate and /end. It's very important. Okay, so this is okay, this is okay, this is also okay. So when you run it, you should get this here. Okay, so you can see how it has been nested nicely. So you can try it yourself and then see. All right, that this is how we use a numbered list. So that's how we insert numbered lists in LaTeX. So try it and then just give me a feedback. All right. For those who also want the LaTeX files, I have a link that you can use to get the files and then get started. So that'll be all for this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next session.